I am Laura Quigley, and I'm going to be talking about coastal cliff face rock anchoring. Okay, so what is rock anchoring? Rock anchoring is one of the measures that people are taking to help reduce the erosion of cliffs along the coast. Rock anchors, which are also known as rock vaults, are found on the sides of the cliffs. The rock anchors are made of stainless steel and usually are made to last about 120 years or so. The length of these anchors usually range from about 3 to 9 meters long. As previously mentioned, these anchors are found in the sides of cliffs. A hole is usually drilled into the side of the cliff that is about the width of around 45 to 100 millimeters. Cement is usually added to these holes along with the rock anchors to help stabilize the coastal cliffs. So why use rock anchors? The coastal erosion is caused in a few different ways, such as wind or erosion from the waves. The wave erosion can cause undercutting at the bottom of these cliffs, which can destabilize the top. This can cause a problem for locals and tourists. When you look at a lot of islands or coastal areas, a majority of residents and tourist spots are located along these areas. The erosion of coastal cliffs, if they're severe enough, can possibly cause injury or death. So some coastal rockfalls that have happened in the past have also resulted in a loss of land. A few examples are in 2001 in St. Margaret's Bay, which is the image on the right. This bay had lost 160 meters of cliff face from this landslide. And in the same year, which is the image in the middle, is Sidmouth in Devon. It experienced a mass movement, and you can see the image looks like it's located closer to a tourist spot. And the third is from an area called Beachy Head, which had happened in 2002, which had experienced a coastal cliff rockfall. These could have been dangerous if there were people living on that side of the cliff or people in that area were visiting under the cliff. Because cliff erosion in populated coastal areas can have an effect on tourist attractions and the people living in these areas, it is important to keep the people safe, and using rock anchors on the coastal cliff face is one of the ways to help keep them safe. An example of rock anchoring that has happened in the past was on the Isle of Wight. This happened around the late 80s in the area of the island called Shanklin. This area is a popular tourist spot. However, the cliff in this area is made up of sandstone that seem to have been prone to have cliff failures, which could cause injury or death to people during mass movements. There were many different strategies used to help stabilize the cliff, and one of these strategies was rock anchoring. These rock anchors were put into specific sections of the cliff, such as areas where there was a rocking path along the cliff or homes above the cliff, just to help stabilize them. So as far as I'm aware, this combination of rock anchors along with other coastal measures have helped to stabilize this cliff. And it seems that rock anchoring is a good way to help stabilize coastal cliffs and help prevent some coastal rock falls that could eventually lead to death or injury of locals and tourists.